They smile for your selfies. But what do cruise crew hide when passengers sleep? Number 1 will break your heart. At Opulence here, pulling back the curtain on the unsung heroes of luxury cruises. 10 secrets they whisper in crew bars, never to guests. First up, number 10, cramped cabins. You see your spacious stateroom with a balcony, but they live in a world far removed from that luxury. Imagine a tiny, windowless box, roughly by 2 meters, packed with 4 bunk beds. You share this incredibly tight space with complete strangers, often from different countries, with different habits and schedules. There's no natural light, no privacy. A Filipino steward I spoke to admitted he cried himself to sleep on his first night, overwhelmed by the claustrophobia. But why do they endure it? The truth is powerful. They do it for their families back home. Every moment spent in that tiny cabin is a sacrifice for a child's education or a parent's medical bills. At number 9, the brutal reality of 18-hour shifts. The breakfast buffet you enjoy at 6 a.m. and the late-night pizza bar that closes at 2 a.m. are often staffed by the same smiling faces. That's a 20-hour window. The secret they don't tell you is that getting more than 2 or 3 hours of sleep is a luxury. The work is relentless, physically and emotionally draining. I heard a story about a dining room waiter who collapsed from sheer exhaustion after a dinner service, but was back at his station the next morning, greeting guests with that same unwavering smile. If you want to show elite-level respect, don't just leave a tip in the envelope at the end of your cruise. Find your favorite crew members and hand them cash in person. Look them in the eye and say thank you. It means the world. This leads to number 8, no family for 9 months. Signing that contract is like saying goodbye to your entire life for the better part of a year. Birthdays, holidays, anniversaries all missed. The secret heartbreak is that they experience life's most profound moments through a pixelated screen. They watch their child's first steps on a shaky WhatsApp video. One crew member shared a truly devastating story. His mother passed away, and he couldn't attend the funeral. He had to mourn alone in his tiny cabin, thousands of miles from home. A simple fix from you can make a huge difference. Write a thank you note. Mention them by name. It's a small gesture that reminds them they are seen and appreciated. But it's not all hardship. Coming in at number 7 are the crew-only bars. Hidden away on the lowest decks, often deck 0, is their sanctuary. It's a world away from the passenger areas. Here, beers are just $1. The karaoke machine blares until 4 a.m. And for the first time all day, they can finally drop the mandatory smile. The vibe is one of pure, unfiltered release. It's the one place on the entire ship where they can be themselves, share stories in their native languages, and bond over the shared, unique experience. At number 6, we have the internet struggle. While you're posting vacation photos with high-speed Wi-Fi, the crew is paying a fortune for a connection that barely works. It can cost them upwards of $10 a day for a single bar of signal. The secret is the 3 a.m. queue. After the shifts, you'll find them huddled in a specific quarter or staircase to the one spot on the ship with a faint signal just to make a 5-minute call home. This digital isolation can have tragic consequences. One man told me his wife filed for divorce, thinking he had ghosted her, all because he couldn't get a reliable connection for weeks. Moving to number 5, the 10-year climb to promotion. That distinguished captain steering the ship, he might have started his career scrubbing toilets. The path from a dishwasher to a high-ranking officer can take a decade or more. The secret is the relentless dedication. They finish an exhausting 14-hour shift and then spend their precious few free hours, often at 2 a.m., studying for maritime certifications. They sacrifice sleep for a chance at a better position, proving that the real journey on a cruise ship isn't just across oceans, but up a fiercely competitive career ladder. Of course, with so many people living in close quarters, we have number 4, secret romances. It's inevitable. Relationships spark between crew members from different departments: a chef and a dancer, an engineer and a casino dealer. But these romances are governed by strict rules. The biggest one? No public displays of affection. If they're caught holding hands in a passenger area, they could be fired on the spot. And here's the secret awkwardness. If you break up, you can't escape. You might even find your ex assigned as your new cabin mate. At number 3 is a constant source of anxiety: passenger complaints. That one bad review you leave because your soup was lukewarm can have severe consequences. The secret truth is that many cruise lines operate on a three-strike system. One negative mention in a guest survey can lead to an official warning. 3 strikes, and that crew member can be sent home, their contract terminated without pay. They lose their livelihood over a minor issue. The flip side is that they remember every single kind guest, every compliment, and every smile. Nearing the end, and number 2 is reverse culture shock. After spending 9 months living in a structured, isolated world at sea, returning home is deeply disorienting. The secret is that many crew members can't sleep in a normal bed anymore. They've become so accustomed to the gentle rocking of the ship. The quiet stillness of land feels alien. The world feels too big, too unstructured. For many, the ship has become their true home, and the ocean their family. It's why you'll see the same faces cruise after cruise. Many return to their ship in just 3 months. And finally, the number 1 secret that will break your heart: they earn your vacation. The base salary for many entry-level positions can be as low as $500 a month. The shocking secret is that your tips make up as much as 80% of their total income. They are not just a bonus, they are their livelihood. That $20 you hand your room steward for keeping your cabin pristine? That might be the money that pays for their child's school fees for the entire month. Your vacation budget literally puts food on their family's table. As a quick bonus, here are a few other hidden gems of crew life. A 24/7's crew-only gym that's busiest at 3 a.m. secret sun decks tucked away in employees-only areas, and incredibly elaborate department versus department talent shows you'll never get to see. Next time you cruise, look a little closer at the people serving,